day off, and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It doesn't matter when you watch, as long as you're enjoying the content and the creator. Well, guys, this is such big news. It's finally happened. What I think is the end of the console wars. That's what I think. If it's not now, it will soon be here. Yesterday, basically the internet was on fire because of the rumors that PlayStation might be getting some Xbox games. Okay, Xbox games.
Looks like the situation has changed again.
So let me give you an example. All right. So there's are rumors that they were thinking of bringing what's it called? Sea of Thieves, right? And Hi-Fi Rush. They were coming to the Xbox and the Xbox and the Switch. Well, actually, Sea of Thieves would be more like an PlayStation thing, and Hi-Fi Rush would be Xbox. Oh my God, I can't. I am so ecstatic with this news. All right, so basically, the Xbox wanted to give more titles to different. Want to sell more titles, and they're willing to share their IPs with other consoles. So Hi-Fi Rush would be going to Switch and PlayStation, and the Sea of Thieves would be going to PlayStation 5. But wait, there's more. There was a rumor that there might be more games coming to PS5. And those games were Gears of War, or maybe Starfield, right? Why do I say the console war is over? Well, for me, the whole thing on the console war is who had the best, games, right? Because the games are what make the console, right? Now, if you just make the exclusive game go to every console, that means there shouldn't be no freaking war, because the what you call exclusive games, and we have the best games, and our console is better because it has the best games, will not be true anymore. So the rumor that the Xbox is thinking of leaving the market, the console market, is almost proven right by the trajectory of how they have been handling their business. Since they think every game should go everywhere on a mobile phone, right? It should be able to go on a TV. They say it should be able to go on PC and on a console. Well, going with that statement, why not go the route of bringing the games to the competition, right? Why not? They would make more money. The in the end of the day, Xbox still a company that makes game and wants to make profit out of the games. And to be all honest, I don't think they have made the best. How do you say, the most profit on the all the last two console generation games. For example, the what you guys call the Xbox One and what is now the Xbox Series. Haven't the games in there haven't been able to be like the best. They're good, but not best because they have been, not because of the story, not because of the games. It's because they have been like bugs, glitch, or mishandled quality, right? So people have not been the most into buying a bug game, and that's shown. That is shown. The best example was Bethesda's Starfield. That is a big miss, and maybe if I know a lot of Bethesda fans that are in PlayStation, right? So having the game being thrown on the PlayStation might be good for them, because that would expand how many they have, what do you call it, sales, in sales, how many could they sell, right? But if they stay exclusive, the Game Pass model, like Jim Ryans once said, the Game Pass model is not sustainable, right? And not being sustainable actually means they would lose money in the long run. It's very attractive for the consumer, right? But you will lose money in the long run. And let me tell you, they have, what they say is true, they almost have infinite money, but they still need to make that money back, right? And leaving and selling you games basically dirt cheap, because of the Game Pass, where you don't have to buy games basically never. With a subscription is all you need to access those games. and Jim Ryan told everyone that is not sustainable, not even not for PlayStation, and in the long run, not for anybody. That's why you also see Netflix increasing their what's it called? Increasing their what they charge, their price, increasing their price for the subscription. Um, so you have all these things basically happening in the background. You have the Xbox uh, losing money because of all those games. There is the the missing quality that we were talking about, and basically their lack of games in last year, I would say, is a big factor in all of this. So when you have all of this happening, there was an interview where Phil Spencer actually said, we don't care about the console war, right? And that happened exactly because they knew they were losing the console war, but it's not about that anymore, right? It's about trying to make good business strategies to stay afloat in this industry. And let me tell you something. Console wars are overrated. For me, console wars are overrated. I always bought PlayStation not because they were the best in game, right? Because they still have some anti-consumer things that I basically do not like about PlayStation. But they have a steady output on games, sorry, that I kind of like, which is solo game movie like experience. Those for me are my favorite thing. You see, not because of the was the best console, not because of the power on the PlayStation, because maybe Xbox had the most powerful console, but their lack of games actually were their downfall. But since they started buying publishers, they said now we can make more games, and probably what it is, they want to focus on gaming, on games more than the console, right? So that means that instead of focusing on the console war, which is not even a reason to exist, now everyone can actually play good games of Xbox everywhere. I think this is not admitting defeat. This is more like what their concept is on. They're making every game of theirs available to everyone. And to me, I think that is the exact goal that they wanna go for. You know what I'm saying? So let's say let's say that in reality, Xbox uh, is losing money. You gotta make it
Chest
all
full of
back.
valuables.
You gotta make it all back.
Potential clues.
How do you do that? Expanding to where the people are. Simple math. Amazon Amazon can bring anything to anyone. Why? Because they deliver everything that the people want to everywhere there are people. You know, same concept. If you have good games and you want to expand, you need to put them wherever the people are. So to me, let's not think about losing the console war, more of expanding business, right? Because that's what it actually is. At the end of the day, they are still a business and they need to expand to actually earn more money, right? To earn more money per game. So it is an importance to realize that the gaming industry is is now actually, let's say let's say on a downfall. People are not spending as much money as before, right? On on the industry, even though they're selling a lot of games with millions and millions, but if the games are more, how do you say, more, uh, what's that word that I'm looking for? More expensive to make. That means they need a lot more money to to make a new game. And if they're not making the profit, see what I mean? If they're not making the profit, they cannot actually continue making games. See what I mean? So let's see this in a real in a real scenario. I am let me tell you, I am kind of sorry. I'm kind of sorry because I am a gamer and I understand that not many people are happy where where the game where the Xbox community is how it's feeling to now. Because they bought a console. But have you seen the trajectory of that console? That console always has been misleading because instead of bringing the games to the to their best console, in this case Xbox Series X, they have been focusing all this time. They have been focusing on the Xbox Series S, right? While they were focusing on the Xbox Series S, that means that the whole how do you say, the whole direction was never to bring the best quality of the games. See what I mean? It was never to bring the best quality, because if you were to bring the best quality, you would choose the Xbox Series X, not the Xbox Series S. With those restrictions, there has been announced that there were different types of how do you say? There were different types of controversy where they were, God damn it, where they were actually not being able to make the greatest game ever because of the bottlenecking of the Xbox Series S. When you have that type of controversy, where your main console is not your best console, you cannot bring the best game ever because you have to lower the quality so that the other console you're selling is able to play your games. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, when a game has like 30 frames per second, right? And your console could get it to 60, but your other console does not have the power to put it up to 60. You put the game on 30, and then you put the game on both consoles at 30 frames. Because you're focusing on having everyone being able to play your games. Okay? Knowing that, and they knew that they were gonna have some troubles with the console Series S. That's why they were demanding. They themselves were demanding, set it by Baldur's Gate. They were demanding that their games were, how do you say? They were demanding that their games would absolutely run on every Xbox. You see? Meaning that they needed to really run the game as low as possible for every platform be able to do this. See what I mean? So when you have this concept where everyone has to be to the setting of the lowest possible, then you have low quality games, making their priorities, making their priorities not be their, making their priority the not being the Xbox Series X. See? And if your priority is not being the Xbox Series X, then what you really want to be doing in reality is just bringing every game everywhere possible. even if it is low quality, because it can run everywhere, right? And it's not that the games are bad, because Xbox is a good, actually good, let me tell you, actually a good company on how they treat their how do they treat their customers, because I've seen it. If you cater to everyone's needs, having the best policy, having a good service, but the lack of quality in games are probably what they were not thinking, because they say, hey, we got this other stuff that we're good at. It should be enough, right? No, it's not enough. Nowadays, people ask for more, more. So we want the best games, the best quality, the affordable price, and also uh, like the best games in the market where they themselves knew they couldn't put output, not because they didn't have the technology, it because they were trying to please everyone. And that's what I think that maybe that was their downfall. Also the mismanagement on their mismanagement on buying more how do you say companies. Yes, buying more companies and focusing less on the quality of the games. I think that was the real downfall. Okay? But why do I say the console war is over? Hey, now basically, if you were thinking of buying a PlayStation but you only had an Xbox, now you can actually buy a PlayStation, no problem, because all the games eventually they will all be in PlayStation. I am a PlayStation owner, and I wanted to play Gears of War, which they're thinking of bringing them. The I wanted I wanted to play Halo. I think Halo is a good franchise. See what I mean? So everyone has their perks on how can they be better. I can actually play games that I wanted to play for a long time, like a Sea of Thief, and I don't have to actually buy an Xbox. And if you guys wanted to buy a PlayStation and not lose on your old games, then you can move. I know it kind of sucks that the Xbox fans were misled onto buying the Xbox Series X when the S was their main console. And it's true, it kind of sucks that you were misled. But but if the Xbox wants to sell more games, it has to go where the gamers are. And that is true. That's why I think the console war is over. Now, now, I get it. I get it from the bottom of my heart. I get that Xbox fans are not happy with this decision. But it never was about a console war, who's best, who wasn't. It's about the business and the strategy. I bet some of you fans, Xbox fans, had um, had wanting to try out a PlayStation, but since you were on Xbox, you say like, why would I change, right? If they make, I'm not saying they will, but if they make that the Xbox owners, whoever buys a PlayStation, right, could make their games go to the PlayStation, like for example, you guys have your own library on Game Pass, right? And you buy a PlayStation. If you can still play all your Xbox game on PlayStation, wouldn't that be awesome? That you actually not have to rebuy the thing, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? I don't know. It sounds to me like companies are tired of
Take it easy.
who is better, who's not. Who cares, guys? Who cares? It's not about console war. It's about everyone playing together. Now that cross play, cross gen, everything of that works, I could actually play with some Xbox players. Halo. I could play Gears of War with Xbox. You get more people to play with. You get the company gets more sales and all of that. It's actually not that bad. Again, everyone gets that when you get what do you say, when you get tricked, scammed, and all of that,
Easy money.
right? Hey, I got scammed into buying a product that wasn't what it was, what um, they say they were, but I'm still using it until I can sell it, you know? So in reality, nothing is lost. It's more that you have more people, more to gain. You know what I'm saying? So if you want, now you can play with more people, not have the same problems every day with like where you want to play a game and nobody's playing. Maybe they would improve or grow. Yeah, maybe they will grow um, the infrastructure, and they make a new for Gears of War. And if you wanted to actually play the old time Gears of War, now you can do it because they're gonna remake it. You know, they're gonna reactivate the whole thing. So I don't know. It sounds awesome to me, and probably is my thinking is being selfish. But in some ways, I think this is a good direction where where myself I can play some good Xbox games and not needing to buy the not needing to buy a freaking Xbox. You get more community. You get. They probably will do uh, reactivate the servers for every Gears of War. Probably get more people playing Halo. I don't know. I see this a win-win. And the only thing I do get is that everyone who wanted to win a war was going to the wrong direction, because in reality there was never a war. It was us divided. We were divided as a community. Now we have the chance to actually now we have a chance to actually be reunited again. Not be Xbox versus PlayStation and nothing like that. Because that's not what I wanted as a gaming community. I wanted for everyone to have a good thing. I wanted you guys to have a good experience. I wanted you guys to have a good community. You know, all those stuff. That's what I really wanted for Xbox to flourish, to be good. So let's think positive, guys. Let's not be with this console war anymore.
Take it easy.
It's not about who win, who lose on the console. It's who won in the community. You get the chance to actually buy a PlayStation and play Xbox games with your friends, right? And I have, as a PlayStation owner, I get to buy Xbox games, which I've seen a lot of a lot of Xbox games are good. You know what I mean? So it's not about winning, losing, none of that. It's about what the business is actually saying to you, that we should expand our horizons, like they say, to actually be united with the community. I think this is a great thing, but I also get that people do not like change. I also think that people just want to win the war because they want to win the war. Not, like when they get to prove right. It's not about proving right. I think what is reality is it's a move to unite the communities that were divided for so long. Because we were divided for so long. But enough is enough, I don't want no more division. I want people to get together, be good, be one, be great, be together. If that's not what you want, then you obviously want to just be, how do you say, on your own world, on your own thing. But that's not healthy for nobody. That's not healthy for nobody, because all I want is for gamers to be united, for gamers to play together And if this means one of the major publishers of consoles or major characters where there are has to like stop being exclusive and go everywhere. I don't know. That sounds cool, but that's in my eyes, not in everyone's eyes, you know. So hopefully, everyone would eventually be happy where everywhere there could be an Xbox game, and then you can say, you're playing an Xbox, ha. And I'm like, yeah, I like Xbox games. I like having different types of games in my console. See, that's what I want. I want everyone to understand that was never about war. There's no console war. And if that means just that the Xbox needs to do something different, then I'm fine with that. I am actually fine with that. Well, guys, hopefully this message gets to everyone, and see that there's nothing wrong with the decision that is running, the rumor that is running on the Xbox decision. Hopefully there could be a resolution where the Xbox fans are happy, they can get more community, they can get more options, and us, the PlayStation owners, can actually play the good games that Xbox have. Hopefully that's this whole thing will happen. That's what my hopes are. If the rumors are wrong, that there won't be nothing coming to PlayStation, well, I cannot say I will be buying an Xbox because of what I told you previously. If they're not making the games for the good console, then what will be the point? I bought this PlayStation because I thought the games they were gonna put there are better than the old. You need to improve on the generation, improve on the hardware. If they decide to like maybe leave the Xbox Series S behind and move up to the next generation, making games only for Xbox Series X, maybe I would say, hey, it's worth buying an Xbox Series X now, because they're making sure the games are quality games. Good games they are, but quality is the important thing. Hopefully, I want Xbox to not die because they're a healthy competition for PlayStation. I also want to buy games from Xbox because they're good. You know what I'm saying? But I also, you guys, not to be disappointed on Xbox because they're making this decision. See? I don't know. I think it could be good for everyone. This could be good for everyone. You just have to look at the positive, not on the negative. Because every situation could have a negative. You know what I'm saying? If you just look for the negative, you will find it in any situation. So let's be positive, guys. Let's see if we can make Xbox do better games with this decision and not focus on consoles that they were not as good as they could be. Let's make them focus on quality. Let's make focus on them staying afloat by the PlayStation community just buying their games. I don't know. That sounds like a great idea, but some people probably will not agree with this. I really hope that PlayStation gets to have Xbox games. The truth is that Phil Spencer will talk about this rumor, and he will address it like he did on the the Twitch, because he already said he will talk about the business strategy. The business strategy. He won't talk about the rumors. He will talk about the business strategy, which in other words, probably confirming the rumors. All right. So let's see what happens, guys. Thanks to whoever is listening to this. Please comment on the topic, share with everyone, and like and subscribe, because I want to be a community gaming channel. I want to be a good content creator, and I can only do it with your help. So hopefully, if you guys give me the chance, I can prove to you that I want the best for my community. All right? Thanks for watching. Remember the most important part. Hagan bien y no miren a quién. And take care of each other. Peace and chicken grease. Bye.